Thank you, Vera, for that. Now, for weeks now, politicians allied to President William Ruto have been chest-thumping boldly and brazenly, vowing to secure his re-election in 2027 by any means necessary. From threats of ballot box tampering and engineered chaos to suggestions of leveraging a compliant IEBC, these public utterances have stoked fears that the democratic process could be compromised long before Kenyans head to the polls. So what do they know that the rest of the country does not? As our senior political affairs reporter Chris Thairo now tells us, the opposition is already sounding the alarm over the composition of the newly sworn-in IEBC commissioners.
The nationwide demonstrations led by Generation Z, which erupted in June last year during protest against the controversial finance bill, may have peeled back the veil on the Kenya Kwanza administration, casting doubt on its popularity ahead of the 2027 general election. The opposition has since coined the rallying cry, "One term," a phrase that is rapidly gaining traction both locally and abroad whenever they hold public engagements. And as the countdown to the 2027 continues, signs are beginning to show that even within President William Ruto's inner circle, both in parliament and the executive, concern is growing. The urgency for a game plan to secure Ruto a second term is becoming more visible. And whether by coincidence or design, the president's allies seem to be dropping the mask.
Sisi maneno ya His Excellency the President, sisi maneno yetu ni mafupi tu. Tunasema tu two term. Ama kuna maneno ingine? Two term. Sio? Si tunangojea tu debe iletwe hata kama hatutakuwa na votes tutamuibia, hiyo si siri.
Wajir women representative Fatuma Jiho is the latest Kenya Kwanza ally to make a stunning revelation suggesting that by any means necessary, President Ruto will be re-elected.
Upuzi yenu mnatuambia sijui one term ya nani? Nani alikuambia sisi ndio tutakaa one term? Kibaki hakukaa one term, Uhuru hakukaa one term. Sisi umeona wakati imetufikia ndio sisi ndio washeze tukae one term. Tunapiga term mbili fululizo.
Waruke juu, waende chini, waende kando, hakuna penye Ruto anaenda. Ama ni aje? Si mnajua wale wanajifanya, wanafikirianga lazima wao tu ndio waongoze nchi.
Wewe ni rais wa Kenya uliyechaguliwa kamili. Na hakuna rais nusu-nusu. Kalia hiyo kiti vizuri. Second term utaingia. Second term utaingia rais kama stima.
In response, opposition leaders are already sounding the alarm.
Wewe unatuambia tungoje 2027 na marafiki zako wanatuambia mnapanga kuiba 2027. Saa hii tuko na IEBC. Mimi kama wakili najua sheria iruhusu mtu kuhujumu matokeo ya uchaguzi kama mtu ametangaza wazi kwamba anataka kuiba kura. Hawa jamaa Etheko na ndugu zake wengine wameingia IEBC juzi. Waite hawa bunge ambao wanasema wataiba kura kwa ajili ya William Ruto waweze kujibu haya maneno.
Hatuwezi badilisha Kenya kwa kufanya ile tulifanya jana. Change begins with you. If we desire a better Kenya, we have to look for better leadership. Not leadership that resembles the leadership that is there. Not leadership ambayo itawateka nyara, itawaua na itapora pesa yenu. We are looking for transformation.
The opposition had already raised questions on the composition of the IEBC commissioners even before they were sworn in Friday last week, claiming that the president and ODM leader Raila Odinga had an upper hand in deciding who will serve as an IEBC commissioner and oversee the 2027 general election. Adding fuel to the fire, the immediate former economic advisor to President Ruto, Moses Kuria, posted on social media that the country might not even hold an election in 2027, hinting at a consensus arrangement to avoid a 2027-style crisis.
We cannot hand over to people hawana mpango. Ati mpango yao Ruto must go. Sasa Ruto must go itakusaidia na nini?
Sisi ndio tunajua kwamba manufacture rais akae 24. So wakicheza wakicheza hata tunasambia wewe rais, endelea kidogo.
This week marks the first for the newly sworn-in IEBC commissioners, and as they take on the monumental task of rebuilding the electoral body's battered credibility and regaining public trust, all eyes will be on the 4 men and 3 women expected to deliver a free, fair and credible election where the people's will be respected. Chris Dairu, KTN, Nairobi.
And speaking of 2027, as the